Welcome to Libra February 2022 tarot reading. Hello Libra, and welcome to your February 2022 tarot. So Libra, the energies of this month is all about fun, children, creativity, love and play. We come into February, bang into a new moon, which is in your fifth house. And this is going to be a new time and a new setting for you to be doing something creative. There could be creativity with your children if you have them, or if some of you are working as teachers with children, you're going to be very inspired. Some of you could start dressing differently or wanting to dress differently. This is a time to have fun. We also have Mercury going direct in your fifth house. If there's any like miscommunication, or if there was things that were, taking too long, like if you wanted to create a project but you didn't really know how to, you can start doing it now. If things were a bit too serious when you're in your relationships or dating, or the dating scene, this could start to really pick up now as well. But this is really good for me coming up with some creative ideas. And this is also like a business house as well. So even money, whatever you're going to be doing, money could actually really flow through. We also have the full moon, which is in Leo, which rules your ninth house. So this is a your 11th house. So this is a great time for a lot of you to, see who you need, who you don't need. It's quite an intense full, no, it's not actually. I was thinking of the Cancer full moon, sorry. But this is a great time for you to be seeing what you need and what you don't need in your life in terms of friends, groups and organizations. And also, your type of goals. This is a great time for a lot of you Librans to see who you can align yourself with, what groups, organizations, but also, there may be some people that leave your life, but not in a bad way. It's just that, sometimes things just flow like this. So there can be a lot of themes that are easing out, but there's new beginnings coming in. And then we end the week with the sun entering Pisces, which is in your sixth house. This is to do with your health, your routines, and in your work life. So this will definitely be highlighted for you. So when we come to like your card story for the first week in February, you have the Magician card. And it feels pretty, actually it feels very positive for a lot of you Librans, because I feel that you guys' mind is going to be buzzing with meeting people, buzzing meeting new friends, buzzing reading new books. It just feels like there's such an excitement in the air in the first week, that you guys are really revving to go in, and it's probably because of the new moon that is there. But it feels very much a positive state of mind that you guys have. And Librans, when you're balanced, you can do anything. But when you're unbalanced, there can be a lot of indecisiveness, and also some confusion, asking so much questions. So I feel that you guys are going to be around a lot of like new people. This could be friends or acquaintances, but this is a great time for you to be aligning yourself with different types of, especially creative people. And these people are going to be aligning with what you're about. And I feel it's more a case of this person knows that person who knows that person. So everyone, whether you meet up or go to like a Zoom or have a Zoom meeting, this is a great time for you. So you're really revving to go. You're really feeling like, okay, let's just do this. Saturn's in my fifth house as well. So things are a bit restrictive, but there's things that I can still do. When we go to your second week, you have the Star card, which is reversed. The Star card is an Aquarius card, so everything. And even when I said Saturn's in your fifth house, which is sort of, restricting things in a way, You are still, you know, there's things that, you know, even though you're really revving to go, and there's things, the opportunities are coming, but there's things that are working out. There can be some slight delays that are happening, because the star card is about hope. So it doesn't feel very negative for a lot of you in February. It still feels like, you know, you're moving towards a new gear, but there can be some like delays. Some of you could be over enthusiastic and really pushing, but there's some things also that needs to be worked out. There's some things that you guys may need to look at as well. And also, you know, we're like in Mercury retrograde as well, so there's things that, you know, even if you push, there's still this bit of, you know, oh, how come this is, there's still, it can be a bit of frustration for a lot of you. But still, the star card, even though it's, even whether it's reversed, sorry, even if it's reversed, it's still a positive time for a lot of you. And, you know, some of you could also be wanting to, you know, really find your tribe, really find your group, and you're not really afraid to like sort of like think outside the box and find people that you need, or find like a organization that's going to be aligned with you. You know, when it, you know, the star card is, you know, it's a card of a, even though it's a card of a loner as well. So even though some of you Librans don't like to be alone, some of you, in order for you to get where you need to get to, you're going to have to sort of go it alone. You might have to leave people in order to go it alone, in order to get to where you need to get to. When we come to the third, we have the Knight of Swords. So there's a lot of charging forward for a lot of you Librans. The Knight of Swords is about, you know, moving forward like mentally. As you can see, you know, the person is on the horse with the sword going forth. It can be very, you know, there can be an aggressiveness tone to this as well. But I feel that you guys are just mentally just want to move forward. And, you know, we're easing into like the full moon, which is about moving forward, leaving things that you don't need behind. So it is a card of a messenger. So some of you could actually be hearing about, I don't know, I just feel, I personally feel for a lot of you Librans, I just feel that you're hearing about opportunities. And I feel that a lot of you guys are making opportunities as well. So, you know, I feel that there may be some ideas that you guys are coming up with during the third week, and it could seem quite outside the box. It could seem quite a bit weird. Like I can see some of you like in a group somewhere, and you are having like a discussion, and everyone's trying to come up with ideas, and you're saying certain things that to other people may not make sense. So this can make a lot of you quite defensive in some way. You can, because the shadow side to Librans is they can be quite argumentative, even though it's very hard to, you know, people to understand that they can be very argumentative, but in it obviously in a charming way. So I feel a lot of you guys on the third week, there's push of ideas, push of new things to be coming, but then you may be a bit misunderstood in some way. But you know, this Knight of Swords is talking about just go forth. Anything you want to do or pursue, really go forth with it. When we come to the last week of February, things sort of like ease down. You know, things start to like ease down, maybe because your energy is not as high. But you know, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Whenever you have the ace, it's such a great omen. The aces of new beginnings, whether it's money, vitality, energy. It could also be like a new love in some ways as well. But I feel mostly for a lot of you guys, the energy is not there. I feel some of you guys may even shock yourself by wanting to be alone sometimes. You know, yes, you've been very busy in February, but you just want that sort of like downtime, alone time. Some of you could be looking at like contracts. Some of you could be just reading. Some of you could just be, I don't know, probably even daydreaming, or just generally getting on with the job, or even going over like your finances in some way. because the ace is, even though it's reverse, it's about laying like the groundwork. So some of you could be doing this with like your bank manager, important people, or just doing it by yourself. You know, I feel that some of you of the energy that I'm feeling, also some of you are very focused on the end goal. In order to do that, you need to have that sort of like time alone in order for your mind to be razor sharp. It's all good to be around people, but certain times when it's business, especially when it's business, you need that alone time. And also this is a card of delay as well. So one reason why some of you may want to be doing certain things alone is because you don't want to be going over anything, because the sixth house is about, it's ruled by Virgo, it's about diligence. So you guys can be very diligent. Okay, so guys, so Libras, that was your February mini reading. Feel free to like, share and subscribe, and if you would like a full reading for February, head over to the description below. And also check out Empath Butterflies Tarot, who's my sister. She does love and general for all the signs. And yeah, and feel free also, Libras, to tell me how February's gone for you. It's a lovely week, a lovely month for a lot of you Librans. So thanks very much for listening, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.